There's a reason Daniel Day-Lewis walked away at the absolute peak of his power. Not exhaustion, not boredom, and not Hollywood politics. Without understanding this one truth, everything you think you know about him is incomplete. This isn't a story about awards. It's a story about identity, discipline, and the cost of disappearing into your work for too long. By the end of this, you'll understand why his exit wasn't a retreat. It was the final act. Daniel Day-Lewis didn't just play characters. He erased himself to become them. For years, this was celebrated as dedication, as genius, as proof that suffering was the price of greatness. But there was a danger hiding inside that praise. When you disappear often enough, you risk forgetting who is allowed to remain.
State by state, you can extricate.
I can't listen to this anymore. I can't accomplish a goddamn thing of any human...
Between roles, Daniel Day-Lewis didn't chase attention. He vanished. No interviews, no talk shows, no reassurance. Because for him, identity wasn't something to be displayed. It was something to be protected. Hollywood rewards people who are easy to own, people who repeat what works, people who stay available, people who let the system decide who they are. Daniel Day-Lewis refused, and that refusal changed everything. By the time the world called him untouchable, he had already made a decision most actors never consider. He wouldn't let the work consume the man. And Hollywood doesn't know what to do with someone who won't be owned by the thing that made them valuable. If you appreciate stories like this, stories that don't rush, don't degrade, and don't tell you what to think, consider subscribing. We're on the road to 1,000, and we're building something different here. When Daniel Day-Lewis walked away, people called it mysterious. Some said he was tired. Others said he was finished. The truth is quieter than that.
I don't know. I don't remember a moment. I don't remember a moment. And it may seem facile to put it that way, but it just seemed to me as if I didn't stop, whereas most of us just stop at a certain age. You know, kids do it, and then they put away childish things, whatever. There's a phrase in the marriage ceremony, I think, where we put away childish things, but it's rather sad in a way. But anyhow, people put away childish things at a given moment in their lives, and then some people just don't, and I didn't.
He didn't leave because he had nothing left to give. He left because he understood something most never do. Fame doesn't decide who you are, and refusing to be owned by it is the most expensive choice a person can make. When Daniel Day-Lewis walked away, people called it mysterious. Some said he was tired. Others said he was finished. The truth is quieter than that. He didn't leave because he had nothing left to give. He left because he understood something most never do. Fame doesn't decide who you are, and refusing to be owned by it is the most expensive choice a person can make.